2 years ago, I was working a normal 9 to 5 in South Africa, earning on average 10,000 Rand a month. Fast forward 2 years later, and I've now learned a skill that can allow me to make half of that, but in just 1 hour. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing live footage of me closing a high ticket deal online from my laptop and how I was able to make 5,000 Rand in just 1 hour. So let's take a look into the... Now, we do have some packages, Karen, that do run pretty high, right? I'm talking like even upwards of like $20,000, like very high, right?
Well,
Now,
well.
pretty high, right? But obviously for you though, you're not in that boat, right? You don't need that level of support. For your one that I've explained to you, right? The 6 months of the coach, 6 months aftercare to get you from where you are now back to 140. But most importantly, to fix your metabolism and sustain that long term, that would just be $3,000. Okay. Now, most people don't pay that all up front, Karen. Some people do put on a card and get their points, but what our most successful clients usually do is opt for monthly financing options, right? So that way, it actually lets you spread out the payments and still get the results without breaking the bank, right? So
Yeah.
if you do it that way, you could even get it down to as low as about 100, 150 bucks a month or so, depending on what option you actually go with. So would you prefer all in one, or is monthly going to work better for you?
Probably monthly, but I would have to talk to my husband about it. I promised him I would not sign up for anything again because I sign up for everything. So could I have time to think about it and explain it all to him?
Yeah, no worries. And if you want to do the monthly, that's not a problem. I guess just for my own clarity though, before we just I know how to help you the next steps, do you feel like with the monthly option of between maybe 100, 150 bucks a month or so, like do you feel like that can fit in your budget, or is that like impossible for you?
No, that could fit in my budget. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, before we do speak to your husband or think about it, in your opinion, Karen, since you're the one that's doing it, do you feel like this is going to help you? Just remind me again. Do you feel like it's going to help you?
I do. Yes.
Okay. Cool. And I know you mentioned obviously your husband's also looking to lose some weight. So you did also mention he would also be on board with you actually dropping the weight and getting back to where you want to be. Is that right?
Yes, and he'd have to lose it too because I'd make him eat what I'm eating.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. Okay. And I mean, I know you mentioned in the past, you never really follow through. You always just sign up with things. So I guess in the past, what sort of obstacles may have came up for maybe you and your husband that may have prevented you from getting started?
I don't know if it wasn't the right time or, we would start and then we would have company come, and then you can't, diet when you have company because everybody wants to go out to eat. But now would be a good time. We don't have any company coming. My husband's starting a new job. So, it now seems to be the good time to do it. So.
Okay. Well, one thing I will say as well, Karen, like even if you do get company and you do go out to eat, it's not going to make or break your success with us, right? Because like I said, whatever's happening in your life, you let us know and we help you fit this into that, right? For example, even if you and your husband want to go out for date night, go for like dinner dates out somewhere, you can even just send your picture, a menu of the picture, a picture of the menu to your coach, and they can help you give some recommendations what to eat, right?
Oh, okay.
So it's not like you need to be stuck eating at home all day long, right? It's very, very right. So I mean, for you, Karen, like knowing that you feel like this can help you, feel like it can fit in your budget, knowing that your husband would also want you to do this too, is there any reason in the world you feel like he would be opposed to you getting the right help so you can finally get back to where you want to be?
No, I just have to explain it to him that I feel like I can do it,
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's more so is it more so like you just want to like let him know you're doing it, or ask him permission? Which one?
No, just let him know. Let him know.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, Karen, I mean, at a certain point, it's very easy for us, delay these decisions, put it off, make the comfortable choice. But at a certain point, we got to start making decisions based on the person we want to be, not who we are right now, right? Because if we imagine the version of you, Karen, that's already at 140 pounds, already lost the weight, already healthy again, if that version of you were here today, Karen, what do you feel she would do in the situation, knowing that this is going to help her and her entire family? Do you feel like she would take action, or would she, delay the decision? What do you feel she would do?
Take action now.
Why do you feel she would do that, even though it may be a bit scary in the moment?
Just because that's the way she was, and she knows that it's not his decision; it's mine. So.
For sure. But ultimately, look, obviously, yes, he's your husband, I understand, but it's still on you and your responsibility to make this happen, Karen. And look, I can based on what you've told me, your husband is going to be so proud of you for making the decision, and he's going to even have more certainty that this time you're going to follow through because you're telling him, look, I took this step, I'm confident I'm going to make it happen, and this is going to help both of us as well, right?
Right,
So
yeah.
what I'm going to suggest we do, Karen, with the monthly options, there's no payment even due today, right? So if you do want to do the monthly options, Karen, the first payment is only due in 30 days from now, right? So what we can do now, we can come together as a team, we can take a look at your monthly options, and then we can pick the best one for you, and then we can get the ball rolling, and then your coach will be in touch with you within the next 2 to 3 days or so. So does that sound good to you, Karen?
Yes,
Okay, awesome. How does that feel, Karen?
feels good.
Are
Liberating.
you a bit nervous but excited, or how are you feeling?
I'm nervous. I'm
Nervous,
just,
okay.
yeah.
Well, it's normal. Trust
But
me,
you
most
said
of the time.
it's a 90-day guarantee, did you say?
Yes, 90-day guarantee, exactly.
Okay,
So
so-
how confident we are we can help you. So you have nothing to worry about, and you're in good hands, Karen. So I'm very proud of you for taking this step today. What I am curious to know, though, what makes you brave enough to take this step, even though you are nervous today? What makes you brave enough to do that?
Because I'm just tired of feeling like this and I want to lose the weight. Because I've been saying it for years and I haven't done it. So it sounds like I can do it. You tell me I can do it, so I can do it.
Yes, I believe in you, Karen. I mean that, right? Because from the time you got into this call, I could tell you it's been a hard time for you, but I could also tell you you're finally ready to start making those changes. And the thing is, Karen, thousands of people say those things, but not a lot of people take the actions necessary to do it. And right now, you made a decision to take that, even though it was uncomfortable. But that's where you're going to see that final growth breakthrough you want to see. All right. So very, very proud of you, Karen. All right. Let's get you set up. Do you know how to share your screen, Karen?
So there you have it. That was live footage of me closing a $3,000 deal online from my laptop. So that's the power of sales and how it can truly change your life. You know, it allowed me to go from, you know, making barely any money at the end of the month at my 9 to 5 to now being able to earn thousands of dollars every single month from my laptop. It's truly life-changing, and it not just allows me to make really good money, but also empower people and help them change their lives. Because that lady was someone that was not wanting to move forward. She told me that she promised her husband she would never sign up for things anymore without telling him. And I was able to help her see that she needs to do this, empower her to make that decision, take control of her life, and actually say yes to herself. Because if I let her get off the call, 9 times out of 10, her husband would have said no, she would have talked herself out of it, or she would have just thought that she can do it on her own. But I was able to help her see that she shouldn't do that, because if she wants to make a change, the best time to take action is now. And in the process, I made half my monthly salary that I used to make 2 years ago in just 1 single hour. So if you want to learn a bit more about high ticket sales and what I do and how you could potentially get started, then feel free to drop me a message on Instagram, and I'll be more than happy to give you some tips and some guidance on how you can actually start doing exactly what I'm doing now, so that you can earn in dollars from South Africa but get to spend in rands. So without further ado, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, share it with a fellow South African who wants to also succeed, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Bye.